While everybody sits in their chair and plays Mecha Chameleon, I come back here every single day and I sell my soul to the one game that I can continuously play every single day, and that is Brotato. Welcome back to Brotato. Today we are playing with the Saver. We're just playing with him a little bit, okay? I think today, let's go for, oh, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna stop? Where are we gonna stop? We're going to try the spears this time, okay? I have Danger Difficulty 4 unlocked. We're going with the... Okay, there's too much of a character we're putting on, right? Where has that gotten us? Nowhere, correct. So there's too much of a character being put on. There's too much of this and that, too much involving this and that. 1% damage every 25 materials you have. So that's why it's called the Saver. We are going to be you know what? We're going to be saving, okay? We're going to be saving. That's why they call it the Saver. We're going Danger Difficulty 4, hop in there. We are on the Abyss map, right? That is the DLC. We're going all spears, as much spears as physically possible, which is 6. We're going with 6 spears, okay? Stop yelling at me. Now, way too much has been going on, right? And what do I mean by that? Way too much within myself, right? I'm jumping from personality to personality, character to character. Who am I? Who do I begin to be? Hopefully somebody that you like. Let's go for attack speed here. Let's grab another spear. So we're going to be trying to save as much as possible, right? I don't want to be purchasing too much here. Ban. I can start banning things. Interesting. Well, we're going to be saving as much as possible here. Now the piggy bank does give us a bonus 20% of materials each round. I also gain per 25 materials I hold, I gain 1% damage, okay? As you probably saw in the beginning, if you probably didn't see it at all, actually. Just playing with myself here. Either way, we're going to be having to get attack speed increase because these things swing very slowly. They actually stab, they do a good piercing damage, very good piercing damage, but it does stab slowly. So we're gonna have to up that. These are melee, so we're gonna increase melee damage as well as we're going to be going with something HP regeneration. Typical, just typical. We're gonna purchase the whistle. We're also just gonna probably go next wave. We're gonna go next wave here. Now this is Danger Difficulty 4, and I'm not purchasing any extra weapons. I'm just going with one weapon here. I have 2. What is wrong with me, actually? I'm not even kidding. What is genuinely wrong with me? There's been a lot going on recently, okay? There's been way too much going on. Right up here, right up in the noggin, okay? What can we do about that? There's not a whole lot we can do besides surviving 10 extra seconds on this wave. Now, I've been lying to you guys. I've been lying straight to your face. And who do I mention when I say you guys? Exactly, nobody. There's nobody on the other end of this plastic. You see? There's nobody there. It's just plastic off of Amazon. It's just plastic off of Amazon. I had to check to make sure my camera's still up. I purchased the task speed bonus. We're also gonna buy 2 extra spears, more trees, and go to the next wave. We have 7 currents we ended with. Unfortunate. We need to try and save some more. Now, Danger Difficulty 4 has increased even more HP and whatever else, enemies spawn rate, whatever it is. Okay, it's just harder. Danger Difficulty 4 is harder, so let's get into it. We're trying to kill these guys. I've never actually beaten Danger Difficulty 4 before. There's gonna be a lot more spawning into this. It's only wave 4. Okay, only wave 4, and things are starting to get increasingly hard. Increasingly hard. In the game. We're gonna get 2 curses there, 2 extra level ups. We're also gonna get a cursed Ratzilla, which we're gonna grab as well. Crit chance increase, HP regeneration increase, and another spear. So things are kind of going the direction we're gonna like. I'm gonna lock this max HP regeneration thing. I'm actually gonna, is there even a point in banning? I don't even know. But we have 6 spears now, 6, right? Look at us, woohoo, right in the middle with our whistle in our mouth. Can you blow that whistle, baby, whistle, baby? We have a cursed Ratzilla. He's doing a great job, actually. I don't usually like getting Ratzillas because they actually are, for the most part, useless. These things do nothing. I have a lot of saliva forming in my mouth. Typically that maybe means that you have like a disease coming on or something else coming, but me, I think my mouth's just dry and I need to probably take a drink of water. So let's do that, actually. Wait, what am I talking about? Just take a drink of water, why not? Wait, I could just be cut out, right? I could just cut that out. There's no cuts. We're gonna get 9% speed increase. I'm gonna purchase this +5 max HP. And it's not going to phase us at all, okay? I'm gonna lock both of these actually, because I'm trying to save a little bit of money here. AKA, we are the Saver, which you can see. Yes, you can see that. Okay, Now, I wanted to start this video off with, I forgot how I started actually. I actually genuinely forgot how I started this video, but I wanted to start it off by singing you a song, okay? Because based off my shirt here, it says Captain, right? Now, this is based off of Derek Jeter, baseball, Yankees, sports, athlete, that type of stuff, right? But what I wanted to sing you is a classic, right? I don't know many of the words, so I'm gonna sing just 4 of them. Yes, just 4 of them. I'm gonna sing you 4 words from this song because again, I don't know many words from this. So here it is. Oh, Captain, my Captain. But I'm also gonna give my own rendition of it. I'm gonna give a little bit of, what's it called? What is it called when you go to somewhere, right? And they have a prompt, but then they just kind of bounce off back and forth between each other, right? They just ban. What's this whole ban system? What are we doing? New ban system. That's the title of the video, new ban system. That's what I'm gonna title it. You just heard it reach, that's what I thought of in the moment. But what's it called? I'm gonna lock this here. We're just gonna lock that. What's it called when you go to like a show, right? You go to a show and they just have a prompt and they're just trying to bounce back and forth between each other and there's no script, right? There's no script. They just think of this stuff on the spot. Now that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna sing you the song again and I'm just gonna come up with stuff on the spot. No, none of this is scripted, right? None of this is scripted. None of this is coming up with beforehand. This is all just thinking on the spot. This is quick thinking. It's called wit. It's called wit. What was I gonna say? It's called wit. W-I-T-T. Wit, right? Now, what do you do with wit? You use it in certain situations. Now, the only issue is the only time I am funny is when there's other people around. There's nobody else around, so it's just me. It makes it kind of difficult to be funny, right? But what do we do in those situations? We stutter and we try and make things other things. For example, this song, we're going to make it into a whole nother thing, right? What am I going to do? We're going to increase attack speed. We're also going to buy max HP and HP regeneration, as well as 10% damage, as well as crit damage. And we're going to leave the rest because we just spent all of our money. So here's a song for you. And I'm going to give my own rendition. Again, I forgot the word. Oh, Captain, my Captain, where have you gone? Please, Captain, my Captain, come back forever long. Now when I show you my teeth, don't mistake me for wandering. Okay, I lost it all. I'm losing it. I actually lost it all. I've actually lost it all. We're going to try and kill as much as possible here and pick up all the currency as much as possible. Maybe get a second or first level up of this round. Wave 8. We're actually pretty above our threshold, right? Our threshold is I want to be at least the same level as the wave we're on, right? At least the same level as the wave we're on. We're level 11 going on to wave 9. So we're pretty ahead there. We're pretty ahead there. We're going to grab this plus 6 HP regeneration, right? A plus 4 HP regeneration, right? And nothing is here, right? Besides melee damage, okay? This is actually melee, right? Yeah, melee scales with melee damage, just making sure. It's good to double check. What is that? It doesn't matter. We're going to lock this plus harvesting because we need some extra harvesting. We need to get extra weapon, or we're going to get extra items at the end of a round. We're going to kill this big boss, mini boss, not even a boss. One. Wait, why does he take so long to kill? The guy spawns spawn eggs, right? Just forget the guy. We killed him. We're going to try and kill those guys as quick as possible so those spawn eggs don't spawn in. I am a little bit tired. You probably have noticed, or you probably don't even see this. I'm talking to nobody. Talking to nobody. There's nobody there. Besides myself. I'm talking to my future self in this moment before my future self even has seen it. But if that was the case, because the future self is labeled as thy future self, they have seen this moment already. So how could I be speaking to my future self if they've already seen the moment before I already spoke the moment? Isn't that just a whole thing inside the head, right? If your future self, if you're talking to your future self, before they know you're gonna say that before you even say it because they've heard you said it already, right? It's raining outside yet again. We're gonna upgrade this spear. We're gonna purchase a little bit of that harvesting and we're gonna upgrade our crit chance and more weapons and more everything and more trees and our trees die in one hit and kill these guys. Again, let's break this down a little bit for the people who don't quite understand the whole phenomenon, right? If your future self is here, right? Future self here, okay? And you are here in the timeline, okay? And you are here in the timeline, right? if you want to tell your future self something, they already know what you're going to say before you even say it. One, because they are you. Unfairly, they're going to already know what you're going to say because they had already been in the situation. But two, you can't actually tell your future self something because they've already experienced everything and they're already in the future knowing what's going to be said before it's even a thought in your present self's mind. Isn't that just driving you a little bit crazy? They know what you're going to say before it's said, before it's even a thought in your mind. They know. They know. They know everything. They know what's going to happen. If you are my future self, please visit me right in this moment. For I have some questions to ask, and I have some answers to be received. We're going to increase harvesting by 8%. We're also going to save the rest of our 80 currency here because that'll help us. What is happening? It is 10:54 at night. My game keeps lagging. My computer is freshly turned on. It's not like this thing's been running. This thing is freshly awoken from its nightly nap. No. Daily nap. This thing goes to a full shutdown and I turn it back on and it is lagging in front of my eyes. In front of my eyes. I might need a new monitor. Let's kill these guys. We did get one level up, one chest here. We're actually doing fairly well, even though we are distracted thinking about the future. But are we thinking about the future or are we thinking about our present self in our future self's mind? So technically speaking, that also is our future self. We're going to need to up our armor here. Unfortunately, we are taking quite a bit of damage when we do take damage. We're dodging quite a bit, but when we do take damage, we are taking quite a bit of damage. So let's stop repeating ourselves. Let's get our head in the game. We got two chests here. We're going to get we're just a sliver off of a level up, just a sliver. We're going to take this +2 armor for minus damage. That's okay. We have a good little leeway there. Plus 20% damage, +1 armor. I think I'll take it. 4%. +4 HP regeneration. Sure, we're actually stacked up pretty high. Hopefully we get a 2 per second on that one. We're also going to grab this because we are on only wave 12, right? Plus 3% damage at the end of wave. We're only on wave 12. We're just going to purchase this. Actually, just go next wave. Because I'd like to kind of save a little bit of money. Save money. We are the saver. We're not really taking full advantage of it. We're also not grabbing much harvesting. But that's okay. It does increase by 8%. I almost said 18. Almost said 80. But it does increase by 8%. Quite lower than both of those. Per wave that we do. So it's completely fine. Attack speed, I think, is doing okay here. Damage is doing okay here as well. But I did take some damage here. So it did, I think, reset that new buff I had gotten. We're doing quite good here. Actually doing quite good. We're dodging quite a bit. I didn't want to kill this cursed guy, and I'm glad I did not. Thank you very much. Got another chest there. Hopefully get another chest right here. 20 seconds left to survive here. We're doing great. Actually, we're doing fantastic. Actually, we're doing wonderful, actually. Okay, there's two curse guys there. I'm really trying to avoid the curse. I know typically I usually go for them, but unfortunately for me, that was a long 1 second. That was a long 1 second. This is exactly what I needed. A cursed +2 HP regeneration. We're gonna need a little bit faster healing here. Increase our melee damage. Okay, now, something big. We can either get extra armor or extra speed. Now our speed's already at 12%. I don't think we need extra speed. I think we just need extra armor. 25% less damage. Heads. A quarter worth of damage. No, we're going to increase that. We're also going to increase melee damage. Attack speed definitely needs to be increased. And hopefully we get more of these weapons because what is this absolute bogusness? We actually just need, we're going to buy this actually. Get our luck back to negative. Refresh again. Refresh again, free reroll, and we're gonna save this rest here. Actually, we're just gonna save the rest here. I do need to increase attack speed. Our damage has been increased, fortunately, so that's very fortunate because that's what fortunately means. And we are now in the game. Now things are spawning in. The music's now picking up a little bit, so things are getting a little bit hectic. Okay, we're gonna try and pick up some stuff. Highlighted red characters are coming in. Now, what does that mean? A little kind of like they're actually just like steroided. They got stabbed with a needle by some guy down an alleyway, and now they're steroided up, taking speed. They have like speed +5. What is the Minecraft enchantment? They have +5 speed, and they deal extra damage. Okay, focus up. Kill the rest of these guys here. We're not doing too bad, actually. A little whistle for that. What is this? Kill this guy. kill him, please. Thank you. That was, dear Lord. If you're up there, listen. Thank you for letting that guy die before he killed me. Okay, we're grounded now. We're grounded. We're gonna get a level up here. Hopefully I get a chest. We do get one chest there on the ground, 2 chests on the ground, actually. Let's try and heal back up a little bit. Beautiful. 2 chests, 1 level up. What else can I ask for? We're gonna recycle this plus 82. Wait, you get plus 80. You get enough for banning? Yeah, let's ban that. I'll ban it. Yeah, I don't need engineering. We're gonna grab extra max HP. Perfect. 50% chance to heal 1 when killing an enemy. We'll grab that. It's gonna drop us down to under 1 or under 2 HP per second. That's not a problem for me, okay? We're gonna lock this also. Refresh for free. We're gonna combine here and purchase this. Lock that as well. And lock that because plus 2 melee. Yeah, we'll lock it, may as well. So we did get a couple weapon upgrades. That's very good for us. I like to hear that. That's what I like to hear. My camera's messed up this entire time. Nobody said a single word. I said something, but you didn't listen to me. I did listen to you. You didn't just say anything though. I did. I said something. Okay, so attack speed is still slow. I keep saying attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. You're probably hearing like the piercing of my S's in your ear. But that's not a force to be reckoned with because I've tried and I got punched right in the noggin. So we're gonna actually genuinely need to get our attack speed up because there's way too many enemies spawning in and things need to be fixed. I think attack speed would definitely just fix all my problems. I'm not kidding. Attack speed fix my problems, a stable mentality, and I guess money. I mean, money fixes everybody's problems, right? Is that what it is? So we're actually doing quite well. We're doing actually quite well. Bravo, young chap. Bravo. 1 second left. We barely took any damage. 74. We're going to increase our crit chance, actually. Unless we refresh and we get attack speed plus 15%. We're going to grab that. Thank you very much. We're going to grab 1, 2, and 3. Reroll for free. Lock, but that's minus 3 armor. I don't want to do that, actually. For increased damage, I think our damage is fine. We just need to attack faster. We're going to lock this, actually. Minus 25% reroll price. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. We're going to go next. Another thing, I think increasing our range would be a very helpful thing. Take out the squid as fast as possible here because those squids are actually a little bit dangerous. Now, if you are made it to this point, which will probably only be me, if you have made it to this point, how many times did I say actually in this video? Actually, how many times did I say that? Because I am in my mind fighting with myself of how many times I like to repeat things that I say out loud. Now, what does that mean for me? It doesn't mean very much. It actually does not mean very much. I'm going to forget this by the time this video is over because things are probably going to get fairly intense in this. We do have 5 waves left, 1 chest, 1 level up. I accidentally killed a cursed guy, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine, right? We'll all be fine, right? Everything will be okay, right? Right. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Yes. I can't get my microphone settings correct. They are always messed up. We're going to take extra regeneration. Thank you very much. I keep getting purple elemental. We're going to increase armor again. I thought that was a spear. I got excited because that kind of looks similar. I thought I locked something. Did I not? We're going to grab. Ooh, that's expensive though. 50% items price. That's expensive. Yes, that's expensive. Another spear. Beautiful. We're actually going to grab that. Thank you. Crit chance for armor, I'm good. I just kind of would like attack speed, really. Here's another spear. Now with all blues at least, this will be kind of good for somebody who doesn't have enough damage. I will grab this next time I can. Now, we're kind of taking advantage of our saver character, right? We're starting to take advantage of them because we're not spending as much and we're saving, right? Now, when we have a certain amount in our bank, when we go to the next wave, it increases it by 20%. I probably had around 200 last wave, 200 at the end of the shop. And then I went to this one and started with 330. Yes, it's a big amount difference, okay? It's a big amount. Let's kill this guy before he spawns in, thank you. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of the increase. Red guys, they're starting to be increased. There's also a lot of anemones spawning in. I know Nemo had a hard time saying that, but I don't. Anemone, be careful. Now we're gonna kill the rest of these guys here. Beautiful. Wow, you're just so lovely. I would love to stare at you in a mirror. Wait, really? Yeah, man. If I could take a long look at you in the mirror, I kind of may be pleasured. What do you mean by that? Well, nothing weird. I know your mind went, but it's nothing weird like that. We're actually gonna get 1 level up here. We're gonna ban this. Send it to the realm of the banned. Grab +6 minutes. No, we're gonna re-roll actually. Probably regeneration. Yeah, we'll probably just get more regeneration and re-roll for free. A purple spear. Combine this, get another purple spear, and then get that. We're gonna lock this for extra luck. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to spend this much to get my luck to less negative. So it doesn't really matter too much. We're gonna lock this though, because that seems quite good. Quite. Now we do have now 3 purple spears and 3 blue spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's a little bit too late for this. I'm not even gonna lie. I have recorded later before. I have recorded later before, but we're going to try and take a loot goblin. Kill the loot goblin. Beautiful. There's actually a loot shark in this. Now, if you pay attention to the DLC, these guys are aquatic creatures, right? They're not the same creatures as the upper levels. Overworld. We are now in the underworld. Ocean. Same difference. We're got actually 2. Oh my god. What is, I don't even know what's going on anymore. What wave are we on? 17. We're going to take a free reroll. We're going to recycle the... Ban it? Wait, ban it? I could ban that one too. Attack speed, we're going to increase again. Just up attack speed. That's all I need, bro. Just up attack speed. A cursed mirror duplicates the next item. Minus 20% items price. Oh my god. Purchase that. Lock this. And this is going to decrease it by another 10%. But we're going to save this and we're going to buy double fish hook, because what does that mean? 40% chance to curse an item, right? Now, if you look at all of my spears here, not a singular curse, not a singular one, but also I may have screwed myself over just a little bit. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I really just have to focus this actually shark boss here, because he's just going to give us a whole pain in the neck here. Kill these guys. Kill these guys here. This shark is going to give us an entire pain in the neck, and I already have one, okay? I already have a pain. Let's try and kill this guy. There's a lot of these spawners coming in. I actually don't know what their outcome is, and I wouldn't like to, because if I see the outcome, that was probably going to be a bad thing to say. We're going to try and take these trees out. This guy's about to spawn in. Beautiful. I love when these creatures just spawn in and they give you a whole taste of the different medicine you've never had before, aka cocaine. Now that I mentioned drugs on this, I might get flagged by the YouTube system and get 0 views instead of 3. We're going to kill this guy. Beautiful. Let's kill the shark, hopefully. Nah, just survive, man. I'm not even kidding, dude. Just survive, man. We're not going to kill the shark. I'm not even stressing about it. I kind of survived fairly well, which is genuine surprise. We're gonna ban this also. Ban. Okay, we didn't get that. We're gonna buy this dual. Buy that. Double it. Perfect. Double it. Perfect. Perfect and perfect. So now 35 HP regeneration stat. Now what does that mean? That means I'm probably healing like 3 per second, give or take. Like, no, not give or take. It's probably around that. Attack speed still needs to be increased. For some reason, these things attack so slow. For some reason, lugging around an entire spear, or 6 of them, just makes you attack fairly slow. So we have to do something about that. We also have to do something about everything that's going on inside of my face. What is happening? 30 seconds left, and I am not scratching a single enemy. Focus up. Focus up. Find the openings. Find places to dodge. Pick up all these heals. Heal over time. Kill the anemones. Like, can we start killing stuff, man? Hey, let's start killing some stuff. Please? Wake up that little mind of yours. Bring it down. I posted a little YouTube short. Not sure what that's gonna do, but it was of me talking like the Joker. Now you might be asking, which you probably didn't, what came over me that day? Nothing. Nothing came over me. That's all. Cursed wand. What is that gonna do for me? A spear that's gray. You're gonna give me a red here and a red here and then a spear that's gray. Oh my god, what is that going to do for me? Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. What is that gonna do for me? We're gonna grab this blaze miter. You're gonna taunt me with the relic. You're gonna taunt me with the relic on wave 20. And another spear that I can't purchase. I can't purchase anything. I can't purchase anything. Let's go to wave 20 and let's see if we can even win this, because we're gonna get spammed by every enemy in the game that just happens to be cursed at a 90% chance of it spawning in cursed. We have a purple Ratzilla that does absolutely nothing. I brought a Blazemander because I thought this was wave 19 and I'm not paying attention to anything. What am I paying attention to? The crazy thoughts and voice that's in my head. I'm going to die. I'm not on full HP. I have so much saliva in my mouth. I keep trying to use my mouse for what? I don't even know. It keeps lagging my game every time I move my mouse. Let's try and survive this. Can we at least just kill the boss? Like, genuinely, can we at least? Like, you're walking into the red orbs. You're walking into the red orbs, man. Focus. Can we just kill the boss? 40 seconds left. Can we at least just kill the boss? Like, what am I doing? Playing Survivor? Like, I'm not trying to just survive. I'm trying to dominate. I'm not even gonna, hold on, I'm about to die.